viewers! My name is Luigi Means Me, and welcome to my Let's Play of LEGO Dimensions. With me I have... Go ahead.
Howdy, I'm Hylian Pikachu 25. I'm just going to be here co-commentating. Not really doing much of anything other than that.
I would have her with me playing the game, but the problem is, this game is couch co-op only, and she is halfway across the country, so...
Hey.
Let's see what this game has for store for us in the opening cutscene. Oh no, it's Jimmy Neutron. I've always thought that every time I watch this opening cutscene, there's that one thing that pops up in the background that looks like the Jimmy Neutron logo, and it just, every time it makes me think of that.
Ay.
Do you see it too?
Not really, if I'm being honest.
I'll have to show it to you later because I don't know how closely you're paying attention, but it's straight up the Jimmy Neutron logo.
Fair.
And then right after it is like 24 popping out of the ground, which is 100% a SpongeBob reference.
Mm-hmm.
24 is also my name.
I found it. You found it?
This is a great start to the Let's Play, isn't it?
Oh, fantastic.
We're like 2 minutes in, I'm already just talking about random old Nickelodeon shows. Wonder how many kids...
I mean, that's just the aesthetic we're going for in this game, isn't it? Old retro things.
We got some new stuff in here, but there is a lot more retro than you tend to expect.
Exactly.
I guess at this point, Portal would count as retro, wouldn't it? It's been like 10 years since the last game.
We're just making, like, ancient Gen Z dudes, like, absolutely shrivel.
I was totally just thinking a minute ago, I'm like, man, I wonder how many kids watching this would, like, not even know what Jimmy Neutron is.
You would actually be, you would actually be surprised how many, like, Gen Z kids recognize it, just because it's retro, so it's cool to watch it now.
I mean, the show literally took place in Retroville.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the show's aesthetic was, like, the 50s.
Yeah, like, it was made to be kind of retro.
Yeah, like, Timeless Time, I believe it's called.
But there is another way.
That's a great show, though. I need to go back and watch that. I don't think I've, like, sat down and watched it since, like, 2003, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel old.
Like I said, we're gonna make a bunch of, like, ancient Gen Z people, like, just shrivel up Ark of the Covenant style. Maybe some face melting.
God, okay, so I don't know if I want to say this, but I saw that GIF online before I'd ever saw Indiana Jones, and I actually thought that it was a weird Harry Potter thing that someone had made.
Oh,
because he's totally got the Harry Potter glasses.
Oh my god.
Like, you see it, right?
I vaguely see it, but at the same time, like, dude. I can't blame you, considering I didn't watch, like, a lot of Indiana Jones movies, like, until I got a little older, because the first one that I saw, like, mega traumatized me as a kid.
Oh no. Which one did you see?
Oh my god, I don't remember the name of it. I just remember it had really freaky looking aliens.
Oh,
Nazis.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Because that one was new when we were growing up.
Yeah, I remember that because my dad, like, bought the DVD, like, right away because he really likes Spielberg movies, I guess.
Yeah, the older movies are pretty good. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull left a bit to be desired, though.
But I remember just staring into the eyes of the aliens and being like, oh, this is going to be a memory that'll haunt me.
And it still has, 10 years later.
Not as much as E.T.
Oh God,
That's
don't even.
spoilers.
Yeah, we'll get into that story when we deep dive into E.T. later.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna make you sit through that one a second time.
No.
You thought it was bad enough coming in the first time.
Oh, Spain.
At least this time you actually get to sit through Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Because you actually didn't last time.
Oh, hey, we're both gonna go through pain.
I didn't want to make you sit through that last time because it was just me constantly shitting on Adventure Time. But this time you don't get a choice. You're coming along. So I should say this before we get too deep into this. This is going to be a 100% Let's Play of this game. I will be showing early on good routes to go for, and this Let's Play is being done with the help of a ToyPad emulator. I will be posting the link for that in the description if you guys are interested. But this was made by the lovely Bernie23 on GitHub. So this is going to be what I'm going to be using.
And I'm just here for the ride.
I wish I could get you to control the ToyPad for me. That'd actually be pretty cool, but I don't know how to get that to work.
You know it would be disaster because I'd just be looking at it with like my new glasses and being like, hold on, let me focus on the word.
Yeah, like you'd have no idea what you're doing. Like you already don't know the character abilities and crap in this game in the first place. Plus your new glasses, it would be a disaster.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like,
uninformed and don't know what it's like to have new glasses and have to adjust to them when your vision got pretty bad. Yeah, imagine like constantly having to fiddle with the camera, and if you move even an inch, you just don't see anything.
it's like motion blur turned up to high.
Yes, legit. Hate it.
You've had it for what, 30 minutes?
Of my glasses?
Yeah.
Just about.
You'll get used to them in time.
I hope sooner rather than later, because having to walk upstairs.
Oh, God, I hope you use the handrail.
I'm gonna have to. If I don't adjust in like these next couple days, I'm gonna have to. There's a lot of stairs at like my campus.
Someone just walks up, you're in a crumpled heap at the bottom of the stairs. What happened? I got new glasses.
That's happened before.
To you?
Not to me personally. I'll say.
I would not put it past you, to be perfectly honest with you. I was intending this to be us quiet through the cutscenes, and then we're pulling the classic Madry bread, talking over the cutscenes, doing random bullcrap.
Oh, it happens.
This is why I have subtitles. I might need to do some checking after this episode, see if I can do some audio balancing, make sure that the game's not too quiet.
See, that's the thing I was worried about, because I know we get loud. So you're going to have a hell of a time editing this.
I'm mostly not going to be editing this, because it's just going to be, I'm going to take the VOD from Twitch and put it up on YouTube. It's going to be when I get my Elgato and a decent laptop, I'm going to start actually doing editing.
Oh.
What I'm planning on doing when we end up getting that all set up, I know there's a Discord bot that can actually record calls, and it makes each person a separate audio track, so we'll probably be recording with that once I actually start doing full-on editing.
Actually, a friend has a pretty okay bot that we used once, because I had to help her with a project. That was a can of worms.
I've got one in mind when I end up getting around to it. I just, I have a laptop and an Elgato to buy first.
So you didn't cause all that?
And probably a decent headset mic as well. If I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to want like a decent USB headset to plug in and not just recording audio from a laptop mic. I don't want to be doubly lynched laptop mic. Be prepared, guys. We make a lot of really dumb and obscure references, and those that get them really well.
I don't get half of the references, so I'm right in that boat with you.
I mean, you make references just as much as I do. I just think I make a little more obscure ones than you do.
Oh, for sure.
You do get a lot of my references, though, because a lot of mine do come from just the dry bread.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's another thing I need to get. I need to get a stream deck because I want to have some sound effects popping up.
Pottery.
Pottery is going to be the first one. I'm going to take a few cues on my dry breads.
Oh god,
I want to get...
Maybe don't put out Pilgrim ones.
Maybe.
That's going to get us copyrighted.
We'll see. I don't know. I feel like if my dry bread can have now this is pod racing, I can do some Scott Pilgrim quotes.
Fair enough. I forgot about this pod racing.
One of the ones I definitely want to do is King's Quest V. Who are you?
I haven't heard that one too often, actually.
You haven't watched King's Quest, have you?
I don't believe so.
That's one of the... he did that around the same time he did Deadly Premonition, so same tier of just fucking around.
Fuck around and find out.
I recommend giving it a shot. It's like very much like 90s PC crap that barely works.
Fantastic. Just my favorite.
I mean, you work with code. You know exactly how that feels.
Let me tell you, I'm kind of glad that my final project for my coding class changed last minute.
Oh, what did it change to?
It changed from make your own video game to just a normal test.
Was your professor like, oh wait, they can't make their own video games, I haven't taught them enough?
No, he saw that like most of the class was behind, so he's like, you know what? We're changing this. I was actually working on it too, because some friends of mine, we played with them before. They helped me with coming up with an idea, because like a lot of my code just wasn't working, so they're like, why not make it a feature?
I love that you had to catch yourself so that you didn't actually say their name.
Dude, we don't have, you can't edit, I know you can edit, but like, you know, consent. we gotta be careful. I gotta be careful there.
It's mostly you, because I don't have friends.
Oh god.
I'm kidding.
I don't have friends. It's all around me.
I don't have friends. I have Lego Dimensions.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was wondering why this was my first Let's Play. I figured that this would be a good one to start with, given that, you know, I have been religiously researching this game since it first came out, and when I eventually did get it about a year ago, I played the game in the span of a year 4 times 100%.
I was dragged into one of those, and I was in there for the ride for like 2.
One of those playthroughs, I wanted her to see the game. This was before I decided I was going to Let's Play it. If I'd done that, I was going to just Let's Play it blind with her. But I dragged her along to just watch me play it.
There's a lot of funny sessions in that.
Oh, yeah. Man,
Yeah.
We don't have any of those, though, because we weren't... I was doing them on Twitch, but I wasn't recording any commentary at the time. So... And as a result, some of them actually got copyright claims just because all the game heard was, you know, Ghostbusters, Mission Impossible music.
No commentary.
No commentary. I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time, because I do intend to put these up on YouTube, and if they copyright claim me, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But I think if they do it to me this time, I can actually fight back against it due to fair use, since I am commentating over it. Oh no, this is a great start.
What's going on?
I already can't control the Batmobile.
That would happen to you.
That shouldn't surprise you whatsoever. We all know I'm the menace behind the wheel.
Menace to Society on Wheels are right there. Okay, so now that's working.
Limited
For
system
the rest of it.
You want to explain what you're doing in the background just so that they know?
I'm working on my code. I had no internet for like the past couple of days, so now I have to scramble to get this thing working so I can turn it in on Monday. If not...
It's fine, you got the whole weekend.
Yeah, kind of, but at the same time, kind of spooky.
At least you don't even really need to watch this. All you need to do is talk.
Oh yeah.
It's like that one episode of My Little Pony. Talk, damn it! Actually, okay, so I was scrolling through some of the upcoming games on the Switch. They actually have a new game coming out for the new movie. I think I'm gonna buy it.
I mean, I would. Okay, I don't want to be like raining on your parade. Please, just make sure. It's good.
I mean, the video that they showed for it actually looks like a half decent platformer.
Okay.
It is rather pleasant.
I don't know. I've gotten burned on like movie tie-in games way too often.
I also have gotten burned on movie tie-in games a little too often.
Okay, you can judge me all you want, but the only one that I really enjoyed was the movie one.
Of course it was fucking B-movie.
Like I said, you can judge me all you want. I won't. There's no forgiving it.
There is no forgiving it.
Because honestly, it was just, I forgot who reviewed it, but they said something about the game that like, yeah, that's kind of the reason why I enjoyed it. It's basically like a semi-child-friendly GTA clone.
Alright, so before we get too deep into our own bullshit, I do want to explain something here.
Go ahead.
In this first level, this is the only level that you cannot 100% on a first visit, so I will be skipping over most of the collectibles. However, if we come back here, we see that there is a bit of silver here, which we need one of these characters to blow up. One of my rules that I try to keep to as much as possible is that anytime I try to stick with the characters from the year that I'm in. So I'm doing year 1 stuff right now. I am not allowed to use year 2 characters. Vice versa, when I'm in year 2, the only time I'm allowed to use a year 1 character is if they have an exclusive ability. So for this, I will be bringing in one of our new characters. I have access to every character in the game as a result of this ToyPad emulator. So we'll be bringing in someone who fits a little too well in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Every new character in this game, aside from Batman, Gandalf, or not Batman, Wildstyle, Gandalf, and a few other characters we'll see later, comes with at least one new vehicle or gadget. In this case, the Wicked Witch comes with her little winged monkey. Every time you scan in someone from a fun pack or a team pack, you will get the prompt immediately to build their vehicle or gadget. If it's a level pack character, which we'll get into a little bit later, you will not get the prompt until you actually do their level. But since I can't get everything in this level, the only thing I'm going to be grabbing here is just the stuff back here, grabbing a little bit of money for my routing. Otherwise, we'll come back to this one a little bit later once we have some more stuff. I will be playing this as if it's a completely fresh file, so no pre-made vehicles, routing it as if you just bought the packs off the shelf and are using them for the first time.
If you had enough money.
If you had enough money, yes. I think I actually calculated it out at one point, and the MSRP for minimum 100% was like $780.
I remember that, and I sat for it the day he revealed that to me.
keep in mind, like I said, this was minimum 100%. You do not need every single character for 100%. And a little bit later on, I will be going over what I think is the best set of characters to be getting, just to try to save you the most money. But we need to know a little bit more about how 100% in this game works before we go into that. And we won't know that until we finish this level. Sorry, laughing at the dumb dialogue.
It happens, yeah.
One of the great charms of this game is that they have such good dialogue in this game. This game is very well written.
Indeed. Also, I realized what my original mistake is, so I didn't have to go through all that pain. Oh my god.
You gonna be alright over there, or do I need to call a doctor?
Might need a therapist. Serafina.
I don't know how much the mood matrix is gonna help outside of court.
There's a lot of noise in your heart. What the hell were you doing, Tony?
And suddenly she understands.
Okay, I'm just saying, very, very weird tangent, but like witches, that's gotta be a massive coding.
I mean, we don't know how long, what the fuck was her name? Metis? We don't know how long Metis actually worked on it.
Oh yeah, but like still, oh.
I have to imagine that she didn't actually design it, because her whole thing was not technology, it was, well, no, because she built the robots, didn't she?
Yeah, no, that was her girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, Aura was the one who built the robots, Metis was the one who was so focused on psychology, and they kind of worked together.
Yeah. Create psychological torture robots.
Dude, those things were fucking weird.
Singing?
One was about to become a fucking terrorist.
I think
game, I guess.
I was about to say, well, no, that is not the least popular by any means.
Oh, really?
Spirit of Justice is probably the least popular.
Really?
Oh yeah. No, people did not like Spirit of Justice when it came out.
I heard the opposite.
Spirit of Justice, like, people just had too many, like, they thought it was a little weird, the aesthetic behind it, and they didn't think it added enough new stuff to be, like, it was like the first Ace Attorney that really didn't add too much noteworthy in terms of how you investigate.
Fair.
Oh my, you are heartless. No, oh no, not another tornado.
Plus it has, like, again, spoilers, it has the most throwaway of throwaway Ace Attorney cases.
Yeah, who was that last?
I have a feeling which one it is, and I'm not looking forward to it.
It's still a fun case, but it's very much the most throwaway of throwaway Ace Attorney cases.
Oh no.
Like, you could literally take that case out of the game and nothing changes.
We're almost there. Goodness, this has been remarkably easy, hasn't it?
Oh, you just had the chance, didn't you?
I think that's enough Ace Attorney spoilers for now.
No, not enough. Here, I'm going to talk about more. The real killer is...
Redacted. Oh god, that's actually one thing we gotta be worried about. We can't be spoiling Xenoblade.
Oh my god.
Because that is inevitably something we're gonna be...
Let's play. Once you get your Elgato, we need to let's play that.
Oh yeah, I will absolutely be Let's Playing Xenoblade 1 as soon as I get my Elgato.
Yeah, no, that's something we gotta get out of the way. Not to be mean, but we need to get out of the way quickly so that we can be like, oh hey, here's our Xenoblade.
Yeah, just because you and I don't know how to keep our damn mouths shut.
Uh-huh.
And with Xenoblade 3 on the horizon, for those wondering, just kind of a bit of a time capsule, Xenoblade 3 got the announcement that it was reverse delayed 2 days ago now? 3 days ago?
Yeah,
3 days ago.
This with my cowl on backwards.
So we're kind of on the hype train right now of, Holy crap, this game got reverse delayed. That never happens.
Mm-hmm. And Swap Spots is one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to point that out. I've been laughing at her all day, because this is the same day that Splatoon 3 was confirmed to be coming out in September. And I just sent that to her and just started laughing, because she's been so excited for it. I'm like, look, this game got announced a year before Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3 not only got gameplay first, but is also coming out first.
Yep.
Fuck your Splatoon.
No! Don't put the squares, they're underage!
We don't know that.
Yes, I do.
The closest thing we've gotten to an age is that Callie and Marie are at least 17.
Oh no, they're, I believe they're 20 and 21 respective. No, that's actually Pearl. Pearl is 21.
Pearl does not look 21. If anything, she looks like she's 14.
I know she looks like she's 14, but apparently according to the artwork, she's 21. She's the oldest of the idols.
There's no way. Marina is in their 20s, for sure.
No! She's the youngest!
How old is she?
17, 18, I think?
Okay, at least she's, I have a 50-50 shot of her being illegal.
Hey!
I don't know if that's something I really want to be saying, but
Not on camera, sir!
It's like when Emil was talking about Marie's age in the Splatoon Let's Play. He's like, I have a 1 in 63 chance of saying something illegal.
Hello, I'm Chris Hansen. Would you like to take a seat?
Who the hell is Chris Hansen?
Oh my god, have you never seen To Catch a Predator? It's an old TV show that involved this host, Chris Hansen, and he would come in and, bait pedophiles so that they would be put on a registry.
What fucking TV do you watch?
I only know about him because he got into hot water recently, because it turns out a lot of those cases fall under entrapment, which, for the uninformed, is, it basically means you were baiting someone to do something bad, so they did the bad thing, but they were being baited to do it, which is why a lot of those cases got thrown out.
Get jebaited.
Yeah. Okay. I
don't know if that's something I should be saying on stream.
I don't know either. Urban Dictionary?
I don't think Urban Dictionary is where we should be looking stuff up, because by Urban Dictionary's definition, nothing can be said on stream.
I mean...
I think the worst one I've seen has been the Yoshi egg.
Worst one I've seen...
If you say the Charizard, I'm gonna slap you.
No, I used to spend a little too much time on Urban Dictionaries.
Why? Why would you do this? That's just a disaster and you know it.
Also, I see if debated is fine to say on stream, maybe we just shouldn't.
I don't know, it's funny.
It's old lead speak for when you get late epic pranked.
hence the context I used it in. Get debated.
Is a pedophile.
Exactly. It's not something you should ever get debated for, but they absolutely got debated.
We better stop or we're ahead.
You know what stopping while we're ahead would have been? Not starting the recording.
Oh man, that would have been the dream! I say that in good fun because I'm actually having fun.
Yeah, see, you were super nervous to do this, but I'm like, this is just what we do on a daily basis anyway. That's why I was so excited to do this, just because, well, A, I was looking for an excuse to play more LEGO Dimensions. I have a problem, okay? I really like this game.
Ironically, I'm the one to spend the most money on it.
Yeah, actually, do you want to tell that story?
Oh god, I forget exactly how it started.
I guess I can tell the story because I probably remember it better than you do.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this was right as I was starting my job. One of the first things I wanted to get was this game, and I had found out at the time that you could use NFC tags to kind of get around needing the figures. And I was really, really excited to start playing this game. Maybe a little too excited. I messaged her up. This is probably 2, 3 o'clock in the morning that we're doing this. But I text her and I make a deal with her saying that if she helps me get the game early, because I'm not going to get paid for like another 3 weeks, that I'll pay her back with, I think, what was it that I paid back with? Persona 5 Strikers?
Yeah, just about Persona 5 Strikers, I think.
So I paid her back with that, but she ended up sending me an Amazon gift card so that I could purchase this game early. Between the NFC tags and the game itself, I bought the Wii U version at the time, so that was like $20 plus 50, not 50, 30 for the NFC tag. So all in all, she spent about $50 getting me this game. And then, once I got paid, I started getting a little more stuff on my own. I bought the PlayStation 4 version for myself, just the disc, because you can use the same ToyPad. And I also bought remaining NFC tags to get all of the characters, a binder to hold them all, and coin cases to keep them secure. So that was all good. I was using that for a couple of months. And then I discovered the ToyPad emulator made by Bernie. At the time, I was held up from recovery and surgery, did not have any money, and the way to use the ToyPad emulator is via a single board computer or a Raspberry Pi. At the time, they were really, they were having, actually it's probably still now, they're having a lot of issues with getting them out to the customers, and the day that I happened to discover it, they had them in stock, and if I could get one, they were only $40. So I did it again.
Let me show you how it's done.
I made her buy me the Raspberry Pi so that I could get a ToyPad emulator for a game I was already playing just fine.
All in the name of laziness.
Look, man, instead of having a whole binder of tags next to me of having to figure out which one I need, I just have the window up on my computer and I just gotta scroll to find who I need. There's a difference between laziness and convenience. It's like when you buy a new Switch game. There's a difference between I'm too lazy to put the Switch in the dock and I like to play portably.
Uh-huh.
That's another problem I have. I do double dip a lot on Switch games.
Yes.
Dude, when Skywalker Saga just came out, for those wondering, I bought 2 copies of that at launch. I bought the PlayStation and Switch versions. I was actually playing that a little bit earlier today. I just finished replaying the levels from the prequel trilogy. So I got to redo the originals and sequel trilogies for all the mini kits before going and doing a lot of the planet hopping.
Is moving faster than the eye can follow.
Then let's find a way to stop her.
I just realized we're almost done with the first level, and the only bit of the gameplay I've actually talked about was the very beginning when I went and got some money with the Wicked Witch.
What more could you ask for?
I said this was going to be 100%. I didn't say it would be talking about the game very much.
We didn't say we were talking about the game 100%.
Although I do happen to know a rather good one.
I fought tougher enemies than this with my...
That's fine. At least this is, you know what? I'm not even going to get into this. Because I don't want to be... I don't want my first instance on YouTube to be starting drama with other YouTubers.
Oh, no.
I was just going to bring up that blind Let's Plays of LEGO games usually aren't very entertaining because they don't know they don't know what progresses, so they end up just breaking things and collecting a ton of studs instead of actually progressing.
Yeah.
It's not just one individual person, it's just something I've noticed since I did watch blind LEGO Let's Plays back in the day. They can be entertaining, don't get me wrong, but just those times when they don't know what progresses, so they're just breaking everything and collecting money because they don't know what else to do. I guess that happens technically in any game, doesn't it? I just don't tend to watch a lot of blind Let's Plays.
Mm-hmm. I think honestly, the only blind Let's Play that I remember enjoying,
Hitman 2.
Huh?
Hitman 2.
Yeah, also, I was gonna say Jacksepticeye's The Last Guardian. That was the first one that I had really enjoyed. Because it was an experience for both of us.
I didn't ever watch that one, but one of his blind ones that I did really enjoy was Infamous Second Son.
Ooh. That
one was quite enjoyable to watch. And
is that why you got into it?
Yes. Well, sort of. I'd seen my cousin playing it, and I'd been wanting to play it for a while, and had even played the first game a little bit, so I enjoyed the series. But my first time seeing the whole game was that Let's Play, because I just didn't own a way to play it for several years.
Oh, fair.
That's why, though, that it was like the first game I bought when I bought my PlayStation 5 was that and Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, and you don't regret either. I know that for sure.
I mean, I kind of regretted Infamous because I didn't need to buy it. It was part of the PlayStation Plus collection.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so you know about the PlayStation Plus collection, right?
Yeah.
Where if you have PlayStation Plus on the 5, you get like a set of PS4 games just for free. One of the ones that you get is Infamous Second Son, and I found that out after I bought the game. One of the other ones that is actually getting removed in a few weeks is they have the original version of Persona 5 on there, but they're actually removing that.
I mean, we've already talked about that. Well, not on the show, but...
Yeah, it's just, I found it funny that it was on there to begin with, because by the time the PlayStation 5 came out, Royal was already out, so it's like, if you're going to do that, put the better version on there. Like, put the version that people are actually going to want to play.
I believe the rift is becoming unstable. Should we take our leave?
Rocks and glass houses, my love.
Wherever it is, it's got to be better than this garish nightmare. Come on.
Oh, please, 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 give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Run, run, baby, run!
Kinky.
Dude, I don't think you understand the euphoria at seeing something work when it hasn't been working all day.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right there. I do know that feeling. Do you remember the headache I had trying to get this fucking emulator to work?
Oh my god, I remember. Now that you mentioned, weren't you up to like 2 in the morning trying to get that thing to work?
Okay, so the Raspberry Pi came in around noon. I was working on that thing until 8 o'clock before finally giving up and realizing that I needed a new cable. Ordered that for delivery the next morning, and spent another 2 hours once the cable came in the morning actually getting it to work. This thing is a great emulator, but it is a little bit of a bitch to set up.
Okay, so... I mean, it worked, but not the way I intended it. Fuck.
You good?
Playing one number. Not all of
You're about 20% of the way there.
Oh, yeah. More like 1%. It's supposed to play that.
No, it's not Kansas.
Emily, that's 10%.
They took my ring, too.
10%. 10. 5. I mean, 1, because I don't even know what went wrong.
If it's displaying one number out of 10, that's 10%. Maybe this is why you're failing at coding. You don't even know how to do basic math.
Don't you say that to me.
Bad guys?
You know I'm right, you just don't want to admit it.
I am Saruman the
Where the hell's my water bottle?
I am not a bad.
I'll find it later.
Please.
My Lord Sauron, it is I, your favorite.
What's going on?
I'm at the cutscene where Sauron and Joker just showed up.
You'll find lots of fun.
Oh man, Joker in Lego Dimensions. Can't believe it.
Oh god. Okay, should we tell that story?
To refuse that.
Oh no, I think we should save it. We should save it for a later date.
We'll save it for when Joker shows up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the next time he shows up, it's actually going to be a little bit of a long one, so we can explain it then. Provided we remember.
We have 2 Joker stories, so.
Do I have 2 Joker stories?
I don't have 2 Joker stories.
Same here.
I remember one off the top of my head. I'm going to need you to, message me the other one, because I don't remember the other one.
Keystone?
Actually, I might have not told you this one, so that'll be a little surprising.
So we'll both have a story to tell then.
For sure.
Oh, are you talking about the Call of Duty one?
No, not the Call of Duty one. That's gonna bring up even more questions.
We'll get there eventually, guys. Alright, back to discussion on the game. Now that we've finished the first level, I can go into what makes 100% on this game a little bit obnoxious. Once we're finished with the first level, this little elevator over here will open up. If we take it up, see there's a ton of portals over here. We'll get to that in a moment. Game, thank you. If we go over to this one right over here, and see when you get close to it, it has the DC Comics logo. The next one, Lego Movie. There is one of those portals for all 30 franchises in this game. But if we go to this one up here, you'll see we're not allowed to go into it. You need at least one character from that franchise in order to actually get into it. So routing this game means that at the very minimum, you need to have one character from each franchise, and some are better than others. So what we're going to do first and foremost, we're going to go not here, but we're going to hop into this Aperture Science aerial faceplate and head to the Year 2 worlds, because there's a couple of things I need to pick up. Bye, Gandalf. he landed and then immediately took the faceplate again, so he just took off. So we're going to be introducing a lot of new characters into this, but first and foremost, we're going to introduce my least favorite character in the entire game, if I can find her. There she is.
No one invited me, so I...
Lumpy Space Princess. In my personal opinion, the worst character in this game. I'm not going to get too deep into that, though. We'll save the Adventure Time salt for when we're actually doing the Adventure Time world.
Put away your chips then, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between.
And everything in between.
like crashing this lame party.
We're also bringing in Sonic the Hedgehog for one specific reason that you'll see once we actually get into the world. This can get very crowded at times when you're trying to bring in a lot of characters. At this point I have 6 on the pad right now, and you can have a max of 7.
Ah, Lumpy Space Princess, huh? Last time I met a princess,
Oh god, I forgot that Sonic references Sonic 06 when talking to Lumpy Space Princess. That makes her even worse.
I don't know, some people like 06 if they're sadists.
I was about to say, are you sure about that?
Wasn't there like a thing where like, who was it, John or Chugga bought like 2 copies of 06?
It was Chugga. It was Chugga. Because he wanted to show off how bad 06 was and didn't know where his copy was, and it wasn't until after he bought a new copy that he realized it was in his system. Alright, but going into the aspects of what this adventure world is like. Every adventure world has between 26, I believe, and 29 gold bricks. A selection of renovations, which we can... Oh, is it not here? Oh, it's over here. The selection of renovations from NPCs that ask you to pay studs to build things in the world. And one final collectible, held by this little guy over here. It's a red brick. Each one of those contains a helpful extra that you need to buy with studs back in the main hub, and they'll grant you various things like helping you catch things faster, multiplying your studs, making you immune to falling, giving you some fun music. It all varies depending on which one you equip. Every single world has one of those red bricks, and they're all held by a little drone that you need to catch up to. That's why Sonic is here with us, because he just makes it very easy to catch them. So what we're going to do before moving on to any other level is we are going to hunt for all of the red bricks. And in order to do that, we need a couple... In order to get these the fastest way possible, there's a few specific red bricks we need. The first one was the one in Adventure Time that I just picked up. The next one is going to be over here in Harry Potter. In between sessions, I will go through and mark all of these characters as picked up so that we can get their vehicles marked off without them needing to all be on screen. But every single one I will go through at some other point. That was a glitch I've never seen before.
Dang, I wish I was looking at the footage.
So, you know how when you're done writing a vehicle to the ToyPad, it'll like close the book and vanish?
Yeah.
While it was closing the book, I pressed the circle button, which is the backspace one, and it opened the book back up, and then like freaked out for a second before vanishing.
Alright.
So when it comes to hunting the red bricks, they have a few specific spots where they can spawn. They will not be at just one static spot in the world. You kind of got to run around until it shows up. Another good reason that Sonic is good, because he has some of the highest speed in the game, making him not only good for catching them, but also finding them. Enjoy these brief peeks at the worlds for now, because it's going to be a long time before we get back to these. I hear my mom watching something in the other room, and I'm kind of wondering what it is, because it sounds very loud. It's probably one of her competition shows. She watches the... Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh, that... Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
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 No. No, don't do this to me.
Something died.
Is it still recording?
I don't know.
Hang on. Hang on, is it still recording?
Oh, nervousness is,
Okay, I think it's still recording. Are you seeing the footage?
I need to open Twitch back up because I had to close it down because it was kind of bugging me.
Just seeing the flashing out of your corner of your eye.
Yeah. It says it's live.
It's live, but look.
Oh.
Yeah, now you're seeing.
It's still recording at least.
It's still recording, but, like, I'm hoping it'll work itself out. Like, it hasn't completely crashed, but it's also not completely working either.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn it, see if, like... The music's playing properly. Oh, no.
Home button.
Would this be a good time to end the first episode and just do the rest of this off screen?
I guess so. I mean, I'd love to see technical difficulties in the first episode.
It tends to happen with this game. This game is great, but it does have a few flaws every so often. Alright, well, on that bombshell, that marks the end of the first episode of LEGO Dimensions. Tune in next time when we will have all of the red bricks and enough money to purchase them all, then I will not make you guys sit through all that since I can't edit this. See you guys in the next one.
See ya.